Egypt, the land of pharaohs, pyramids, and mysteries older than time. Hi friends, I'm Sujata and I recently spent 11 days in Egypt exploring from Cairo to Aswan to Luxor to Abu Simbel. And here is my 11 days itinerary for you. I'm answering some of the questions that you might have before you travel to Egypt. Egypt has visa on arrival for most of the foreign nationals, and I will suggest to check the visa requirement on their official website, which I have linked in the description. As for Indian citizens living in USA, Canada, or any Schengen area or UK, you are eligible for visa on arrival. All you have to do is to walk into the Bank of Mr. Counter at the airport and pay $25 in cash. I would also suggest getting some cash exchange here, but not a lot, because the currency fluctuates a lot and you can get it exchanged in any of the cities that you're planning to go to. Egypt is in general safe, but as a female traveler, I would not go there on my own, as you might experience some unwanted attention. The best time to go to Egypt is between October to April, as the weather is really pleasant at that time. I'm a big advocate of respecting local culture, so even if Egyptians are used to international tourists, I would advise against wearing shorts, etc. Especially for female traveler, I would suggest wearing long skirts, longer dresses, covering your shoulder. It is just to show some respect to the country and its culture. I was in Egypt in April and I did not pack any warm clothes. It got a bit cold when I was in Dahab, but it is still bearable. You do not need a jacket if you are traveling there in April. The answer is no. It is best to stick to the bottled water, as you would avoid some stomach issue that might happen. And water is not very expensive there. For example, a 2 liters water bottle costed like 20 Egyptian pounds. This is a tourist price. Probably for the locals it is much cheaper. Tipping is customary. Tipping varies anywhere between 5 to 15% depending upon the service provided and how happy you are with the services. But beware, there are people asking for baksheesh just for their existence, so avoid those people. If you are short on time and confused which museum you should be visiting, whether it is National Museum of Egypt or Grand Egyptian Museum, I would suggest to go to National Museum of Egypt for 3 reasons. First, all part of Grand Egyptian Museum is not opened yet, so you will be losing on that. Second, the Grand Egyptian Museum is more expensive and you will see less for the price that you are paying. And third, the National Museum of Egypt has Tutankhamun golden mask, which is a key attraction for me when I visited the museum. I would say yes. Cairo Tower costs 350 Egyptian pounds and it includes express entry plus some cafe credit. The cafe is not best in town, but it is something to enjoy a coffee and a cake at the top of the Cairo Tower. Oh, my favorite topic, the scams in Egypt. Most of the scams happen around touristy area and I have experienced all this while I was in Egypt. First is taxi scam. So taxi driver will approach you, ask where you want to go and will agree for a price. And the moment you sit inside the taxi, they will start making stories like, okay, you want to go to this place, but this road is closed. I have to take longer route, so the price will be just double. So beware of that kind of scams. Uber scams. Uber drivers will accept the ride and they will start chatting, asking where do you want to go, the price is too low, why don't we pay him $20 for this, and this kind of messages. So in my experience, the moment they start chatting, it is best to cancel and look for another ride. Forced tipping is another kind of scam for me. So if you go to a monument, the guards will show you some special area and they will ask for a tip. In Aswan, for example, there were 2 people who were dressed as Nubians, and probably they were Nubians. They asked us if we want a picture with them and we agreed. Then they started asking for baksheesh and this was completely unexpected for me. So yeah, try to avoid those, and yes, if you want a picture with them, then yes, go ahead for sure. But just be aware that it is possible that they will ask you money. Shopping scams like fake souvenirs are very common in Egypt. They will claim that this product, whatever they are showing, is made of original turquoise stone or any other stone that they may know the name of, but those are not real, and especially because those real stones are really expensive. You cannot buy them at $50. Shopping scams are huge in Egypt. It is not only in the main markets of Cairo, but also elsewhere. Also, the bazaar factory in Luxor outside Valley of King, they are fake as well. They will start their prices at $1,000 or $2,000 and say they will say that this is real product, but in reality it is not. So my tip is to bargain it, start at the 10% of the price that they are quoting and then go up from there. Another kind of scam that could happen with you is that there will be guys approaching you on the street. This happened with me in Luxor, that I was just walking on the street and then there were two guys on two different occasions approached me and they said that they are working for the hotel, they are working there as a cook and they are going to do spices shopping because spices are over in the kitchen. So do you want to come with them to do the spices shopping? So it is not a scam. Probably it is kind of they want you to take us to the shop and maybe sell some spices. So yeah, try to avoid that as well. Let me know in comments if you want me to answer any specific questions. I have traveled to more than 30 countries and I do my research on hidden gems, food, culture, and things to do. If you enjoyed my Egypt video, then do check out my previous videos on Azores. They are packed with tips and stunning visuals. I have got more exciting destinations coming up, so hit subscribe and stay tuned for more travel adventures. Thank you for watching.